Meagan Dunn, Chief Executive Officer at Covenant House, Michigan. Covenant House, Michigan is a nonprofit organization. We're headquartered right here in the city of Detroit. We've been here for nearly 30 years. 7 years ago, we opened a second site in Grand Rapids. We provide shelter, supportive housing, and support services to young people, 18 to 24-year-olds, that are experiencing homelessness in Detroit and in Grand Rapids. We are a part of a larger Covenant House international system, but again, we've been here in Michigan for 30 years. Every organization is in need of a strategic plan, a forward-looking plan and a guide for how a nonprofit will navigate through the next few years, particularly coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic, when many of us went internal to protect our team members, to protect our clients or our residents, and the emergency nature of that operation has come down some, and now that we've come out of that, we're all pivoting at this point. So for Covenant House, Michigan, it was important for me, 3 years into my tenure as CEO, to have a very clear, well-defined plan, something that we can all gather around, look forward to, something that pushes us and makes us uncomfortable, that good level of discomfort, but also, again, provides that guide for us as we chart towards the next 3 years of our future. Kirk and Adisa have an outstanding skill set combined, truly powerhouse. Through Kirk's real-world understanding and navigation of what it's like to be in this seat, to lead a nonprofit, and all of the work that comes with that was incredibly important to me, because not only has he theoretically put the plans together, but he's put the plans into motion and in place. And my comfort level just increased significantly knowing that he had that background, the real world, boots on the ground background in terms of having the plan, but also putting the plan to work. And then, of course, coupled well with Adisa's academic background, his social work background, especially around behavioral health, was so important because of the work that we do as a human service provider. Making sure that our work is centered around the importance of the principles around mental and behavioral health, paired with real-world experience in terms of that executive nonprofit leadership, it was the perfect combination. So when I learned of their backgrounds and the work that they've been able to do together, there was no question in my mind that they were the right facilitators for what we want to do. Every CEO has an idea of what we feel the next 24 to 36 months will look like. All of us have some goals and objectives, and some of them may be stretch goals, some may be somewhat more realistic. What happened, though, with the strategic planning process, because there is such deep facilitated discussion outside of me and even outside of our executive team, is that I heard many more opinions and thoughts. So the outcomes of the strategic plan are somewhat different than what I had approached this entire process with. And what I appreciate, though, is that the plan is informed by many stakeholders. It has a lot of my influence on it, but it has influence from many other people, many other key stakeholder groups. And so it does look different from what I imagined it to be, but it's bigger and it's deeper, and it will have a much bigger impact because it's informed by stakeholders all across the state, actually. So Covenant House, Michigan is headquartered in Detroit, but the flexibility and nimbleness of our facilitators with Kirk and Adisa, they spent time at our second location in Grand Rapids, which was truly important, not just to me, but to our young people and our team members and our stakeholders there across the state. So when I thought about the strategic plan, I had some goals and objectives in mind, but this is much more, it's just a fuller plan that is now a statewide plan that we can all be proud of.